Nigeria is not working as well as it should. And part of the reasons is the way we have structured our country and governance, especially since the late 1960s. The federal government is too big and too powerful relative to the federating states. That situations need to change, and calling for that change is patriotic. We must refrain from the habit of assuming that anyone calling for the restructuring of our federation is working for the breakup of the country. Absolutely no, and I reject that notion. An excessively powerful center does not equate with national unity. Absolutely not. If anything, it has made our unity more fragile, our government more unstable, and our country more unsafe. We must renegotiate our union in order to make it stronger. Greater autonomy, power, and resources for states and local authorities will give the federating units greater freedom and flexibility to address local issues, priorities, and peculiarities. It will help to unleash our people's creative energies and spur more development. It will reduce the premium placed on capturing power at the center. It will help with improving security. It will promote healthy rivalries among the federating units and local authorities. It will help make us richer and stronger as a nation. In Malaysia, manufacturing accounts for 40% of GDP, and the country is rated 14th most competitive economy in the world. In Nigeria, however, manufacturing accounts for a mere 10% of GDP and only 12% of the labor force. And Nigeria ranks 127th out of 144 in global competitiveness. Think about this for a moment. If the bulk of the revenues of our federal and state governments are dependent on the level of economic activities in the country, would we be shutting down the entire country or a state on election days, on census days, and during even environmental cleanups? I wish some of our researchers will calculate the resulting loss of productivity and incomes to individuals, families, and the economy as a whole, and therefore potentially government revenues. Number 5, an end to the indigene-settler dichotomy. A modern united Nigerian society can only be built on the basis of common citizenship for all based on residency in a state or locality rather than the local government or ethnic group one is born into or from. Nigerians should be free to live, study, and work anywhere in the country as long as they are law-abiding. We cannot claim to be promoting national unity while also promoting policies that tend to confine people to their places of birth. Let me therefore commend Chido for his efforts in putting his thought-provoking writings together in this book. I hope that the essays contained therein will help to stir and deepen the debates in our federal structure, governance, and intergovernmental relations.